Have you ever got confused as to is this sentence a simile or a metaphor, or maybe a metaphor or an allegory? Well, not to worry anymore, because in this video, we'll be tackling this problem, and by the end of it, I'll make sure that you know what each of them exactly means. Starting with the simile. A simile is when you compare two different things using the words like or as. Think of it as drawing a connection, but keeping it light. You are saying that this thing is like that thing. It means asserting that two different things are similar. Let's see some examples to make this clearer. Light as a feather. Here, it is used to describe something that is extremely light in weight or is delicate. Or it can also used to convey a sense of being unrestrained or free. For example, after finishing the big project, she felt light as a feather. Next one, swim like a fish. Obviously, the person is not literally a fish, but the comparison shows how well someone swims. Now, some examples from literature. She was false as water. Here, Desdemona is described as such by Othello, comparing her unfaithfulness to water, which is something that can't be held and it is always slipping away. He used this characteristic of water to throw light on Desdemona's character. Alright, for this last example, can you comment what exactly the author meant when he compared the cafe to a battlefield? Now moving on to metaphor. Metaphor also compares two unlike things, but here's the twist. First, it doesn't use like or as. And second, it directly says that one thing is the other, as if they are the same. For example, on the screen you can see a book and a doorway. Two completely different things, right? Now how does that make sense? Well, it does, if we phrase it like this. The book was a doorway to another world. Of course, sadly, that's not literally true. If only we could actually step into the worlds we read about. How amazing would that be? Well, coming back to reality, this metaphor, the book was a doorway to another world. It signifies escape, immersion, and new perspective, showing how books let us experience different ideas, culture, and whole new ways of thinking. That's the power of metaphor. It transforms one thing into another to deepen the meaning. Let's take Shakespeare's famous line, "The world is a stage." Now, obviously, the earth isn't literally a giant stage with curtains and spotlight. But Shakespeare is making us see life as a kind of performance. And just like actors take on different roles, we humans also play roles in our everyday lives. Sometimes a student, sometimes a friend, a parent, or a boss. We are constantly shifting between paths depending on where we are and who we are with. Now, in this next one, Dickens writes, his imagination was a spider's web catching dancing fairies. It is used in the context of a child's creative mind, painting the imagination as something delicate, yet strong like a spider's web, yet capturing delicate and fleeting ideas, like dancing fairies. This metaphor conveys the magical quality of a childhood creativity. Alright, now these metaphors are not just present in the literary text, they are present in our everyday life as well. Coming on to the common ones you have probably heard, like he's a couch potato or time is money. Obviously, the person isn't an actual potato, and time isn't literally cash. But these comparisons highlight qualities, like time being valuable or someone being lazy. Moving on, now here on the screen, you will see phrases coming on, and your work will be to spot which one is a simile and which one is a metaphor. Like, time is a moving image of eternity. I wandered lonely as a cloud. It was a pleasure to burn. He was a prisoner of his own mind, dead as a doornail, like a moth to a flame. Also, some of these phrases are important lines from very important works. Can you recognize them as well? If you do, comment them down below. Alright, moving on to allegory. While similes and metaphors are usually just one line or a phrase, allegory works on a much bigger scale. It's when an entire story, play, or a poem is written as an extended metaphor. That means the characters, events, and symbols are all working together to convey a deeper meaning, usually moral, political, or spiritual. Examples: George Orwell's Animal Farm. It's about the Russian Revolution and the dangers of totalitarianism. John Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress. It is a religious allegory where the main character, Christian, represents every believer's spiritual journey. And lastly, Edmund Spenser's The Fairy Queen. It is packed with allegorical knights and quests, each symbolizing virtues and moral struggles. So what's the conclusion? Allegory is equals to the entire story being symbolic and not just a single phrase. So that's it for today. We covered 3 important literary terms which are important for our exam. Hopefully this explanation cleared up the confusion. If it helped, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more literary fun. Bye and see you all in the next video.